Mr. Merriweather, not Merriweather, Fairweather, Mr. Fairweather, I forgot that I was doing it last year as well. It was quite interesting, so I hope you're all ready. Who wants to pick out from the tea bottle? Looking at you over there. Did you do it already? Need some fresh meat. Where should we go for Mark Need? Oh, the wonderful Mark Need. Woo! Many a poetry slam winner. It's a tough one to beat, that boy. You have to take your clothes off if you want to. And what have we got? Oh, there's your face. Oh, lovely. You never know where it's going to show up. Get a fake name now. So, it's very exciting. He's a sexy one, this one, he is. Oh, he loves it, he loves it. You gotta watch out for this boy. He's the self-appointed pencil sharpener of pointlessness. He's got pointy shoes and he's got a pointy moustache. Just how tiny is this man's penis? I'm sure that's what a lot of us want to know, eh, ladies? Give it up for Alan Wolfson!
My name's Alan Wolfson, or in predictive text,
Anal yogurt!
Anal yogurt. Although it has to be said, I might not be Alan Wolfson. I could be the head of the Libyan revolution. I know how to take a dictator down. Yeah. But I wouldn't kill the colonel, because then he wouldn't be around to suffer. Execution's pretty tough, but what I've got planned is tougher. Yes, if I was the rebel leader of Libya, I'd search all of Africa from Egypt to Namibia, and I'd find Colonel Gaddafi, and I'd capture him alive, and I'd drag him back to Tripoli, and make sure he survived so I could court-martial the arsehole. Yeah. And make him face the charge, and I'd rip the bastard's medals off and demote the cunt to sergeant. Yeah, Sergeant Gaddafi. Not so big now, are you? Standing there on traffic duty, people shouting, "How are you, Sergeant, Sergeant, Sergeant Gaddafi? Fuck off out the officer's mess. Get back to the sergeant's cafe. Go on, you wanker. Try putting rank on the chickens and the goats and the cows and see if they're impressed with your freaky crest of Extreme Grecian 2000. Yeah. See how you like it stuck in an office, taking dictation and answering phones. There's no room for extreme violence from extreme tyrants, unless you change your name to Richard Tyrant Jones. So there's a special date this month. It might have already passed you by, you might not have reached it yet. It's called September the Central Heating. An indoor woolly jumper and hat, your hand hovering over the thermostat. Is autumn early or summer late? You're trying hard not to capitulate, but the boiler's flashing and winking its switch and whispering, "Push my button, bitch." So you press your finger, and summer is gone the moment you turn your heating on. So, I'm here representing utter pointlessness, as of course the self-appointed pencil sharpener of pointlessness. So I was determined to identify pointlessness by first establishing the point. What's the point? And where is it? Well, the answer to that is it's at the end of a sharp corner. And as we all know, sharp corners come from Wales. Honey comes from bumblebee corn. Ripples come from tiny tears being torn. Phones make little funny noises. Ripples come from tiny tears being torn. Parallel lines come from fingernails, and sharp corners come from whales. Solidarity comes from Polish builders. Decadence comes from lily gilders. Container ship comes between the dock and the jails. Sharp corners come from Wales. Lachrymose samosas you could slash your wrists with, stored in a maternity ward in Aberystwyth, where East European maestros have their priceless instruments brought by liveried minions to the delivery room to be tuned to a baby's cry. The Welsh are all born singing My Hen Lad. Frigidaire and Hotpoint come from heat exchangers. Alien abductions come from incomplete strangers. Trains of thought come off the rails, and sharp corners come from Wales. There's now a short commercial. I'll be back after the break. Bing bong! Gentlemen, are her orgasms less feral spasms and more like a tickly cough? If you want to impress her, let Professor Fingerfuck finish her off. It's his extra middle finger that brings out the opera singer, Professor Fingerfuck! I'm back! So, Tuesday morning, I come to my senses. I go down to the office that allocates licenses. I say I want a license. The lady behind the counter reaches down to fetch a locked box from under a shelf. She re-emerges, adjusts herself, removes the lid a bit, and urges me to consider its contents. She says, "Which one do you want then?" I say, "Show me one that says license in a nice sans serif font." I sense a little tension. Then she says, "I've got a pilot's license, a pirate's license, a wireless license, an ultraviolet license, a license to suffer in silence, a license to suffer in Spanish, a license to vanish, a license to varnish, a license to harness the energy of a toddler's tantrum to power your car, a license to marry, a license to carry on as you are, a license to carry on as your mum, a license to fart out your bum, a license to start a religion, a license to startle a pigeon, a license to show the film Bridge on the River Kwai, a license to drop a fridge on Jamiroquai, a license to buy a telly, a license to fly a helicopter." I stopped her right there. I said, "What I want is a license to do anything I can to." What? Oh, I see, it's gone over the time. It's all the phones going off, alright. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I said, oh right, it's time. It is time, alright. Well, you'll never know how it ends then. Thank you for the She said this is licensing what you want his birth certificate.
Sorry, but there's 125 quid in it, isn't it, you know? That's like a lot of money.
Half the time the phones went off.
I know, I'm sorry. I know. You have to be fair though, don't you? You have to be fair, don't you? Yeah, the other poet's like, yes, 125 buck, mate, you know what I mean? That's like 5 weeks' wages for a poet. That's maybe like a whole year. That's a whole year of page right there, unless you get a little apples and snakes juicy bite.